What's up, YouTube? I wanted to make this video, and it's about money. I've been searching on YouTube for a while, and I've been watching a lot of these videos of people, like trying to save money, and I didn't know if there's like a certain thing you could do, to save more money. And as you know, I am a firm believer that silver and gold should be money. So figured to make this video for people that are really trying to save money. I guess it's one of those things where just how you want to look at it. I mean, you can look at this as my savings account. How much money do you want in your savings account? You never can have too much money, at least that's the way I see it. You can look at this as insurance. Like, why wouldn't you want to spend a little bit more on insurance if you're going to get covered a lot better? Like, that's kind of another way of looking at it. And, I've been trying to save more money and, trying to figure out what I can do to save more money. And, I watch all these people that are like, I'm $100,000 in debt and I'm a super couponer, all I do is coupon all day and spend 2 hours a day couponing and buying cheap ass cars and buying my stuff for free and getting stuff for free. And realistically, I mean, it probably does work. Those people, that's when it's kind of toned, probably does kind of work. And I mean, I give people those credit, that do that kind of stuff, but 2 hours couponing is pretty intense, I don't think I can handle that kind of couponing. So, and I don't shop for food that much anyway, so. But back to the point, these are things that I found that are very important as far as saving and things of that sort. And I'll give them right now. Number 1, budgeting. I think you should budget. I mean, I really think you should sit down and look at where your money's going. I mean, that I think is very, very important about money, is you got to sit down and be like, how much money am I spending on gas? How much money am I spending on strippers? Obviously if you don't do strippers, then you're not spending any money. How much money am I spending on the boat? Like, second, you always hear these, you're going to hear some of these, the third one's really the most important. Second, live within your means. I hear that a lot, and it's like, I mean to be rich, so like, why wouldn't I want to live in that lifestyle, obviously, it's not going to happen, I'm not rich, so I need a reality check, and, I need to live like a poor 22-year-old and eat my ramen noodles and be happy with it. So, kind of a shitty deal. But, something I've learned, I'm 22 years old. What can I say I've learned as far as life experience? But something I've actually learned from watching my family, my parents mainly, is, you want to talk about live within their means. They have a nice house, they have nice cars, they have a lake house, they have a boat, they have nicer things, like, I'm not gonna deny that. But at the same time, that goes living within your means. Yes, they're living within their means because they can afford all these things and they can put money away to save, I hope. But at the same time, they are working, from 5 to 5, to get these things. So, I mean, when you think living within your means, really think, what do you want to live like? Or how do you want to live your life? Would you rather work from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and, have a smaller house, junkier little car, but as long as it gets you to point A to point B, And this is to my final thing about money and savings and things of that sort, which I really wish somebody would sit there and talk about it, but no one does. Sacrifice. You know, these ladies never once mention, you know, on these coupon people, sacrifice. What they have to sacrifice. It's like, you're sacrificing 2 hours of your life to couponing. You know, like, yeah, you know, I'm 22 years old, and, oh man, these only cost 15 bucks. Yeah, 15 bucks, you know, like, I sacrificed learning this stuff. You know, I guess you don't, I mean, you can classify it as sacrifice. You know, instead of going out and drinking, going out and wasting my money, you know, like, I'm saving. You know, it's sacrifice. That's like the biggest thing that I think people don't realize to ever say, is what you're willing to sacrifice. You know, these people sacrifice, you know, 2 hours of their life to couponing and saving $100. You know, some people are willing to sacrifice, you know, coffees in the morning, or breakfast, or taking your lunch. You know, it's what you want to sacrifice. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, like, what you're willing to sacrifice and what's worth it for you. You know, are you willing to drive a piece of shit car, you know, to work back and forth, as long as it gets you there? You spent a whole $200 on Craigslist, and, you know, sacrifice the fact that insurance is only $20 a year. You know, like, what are you willing to sacrifice? You know, you're willing to sacrifice your, you know, expensive Ferrari, you know, to save some money. You know, that's really what it comes down to. And, you know, I know I'm only 22, but that's what I've been watching, and that's what I've been learning, is the fact that it's what people sacrifice, you know? You know, yes, you can budget, and you'll do alright, but you gotta sacrifice, you know? Like, yeah, think about it. You can't live like a rock star and go to the Hugh Hefner's place and fly out to Jamaica, and, you know, you gotta think about it. You're living within your means, but, you know, is living within your means still enough? I don't know. Just figured to make this video. Maybe I inspired somebody to save like $250,000 and they want to give it to me or something. But that's what I'm learning. You know, I just figured I'd make a video and maybe help somebody out, and so they understand that it's not just about freaking couponing, or, you know, some of the ladies are like, oh, save big, you know, on mortgage and insurance. No, it's what you're sacrificing, because you gotta sacrifice, you know, calling all these damn people, wasting your time, you know, finding out who has the better coverage on mortgage and insurance and things of that sort, you know, and you might not find anything better, you know, it might be a waste of time, you know. I mean, I'm being realistic here. So, I know I don't have a very big collection. I've been going through the same coins, but I figured it's a lot better than seeing my face, because these are at least pretty. So, you know, that's just my video on that. You know, I sacrificed by not going out and getting plastered. You know, I invest my money into money, or into a savings account, or into whatever you want to call this, insurance. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a little bit long, and I know I rambled. Peace.